Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to do this kaleidoscope effect. It's super simple. As you can see, there are 4 layers and it's just a segment of what was a building. When I go backwards, you can see which building it was here. So I'm going to show you how to get started. You can do anything for this assignment. It doesn't have to be a building, but buildings generally have some really interesting shapes, but it can be a plant. It could be something to do with an animal, and you could actually flip this and do this in lots of different directions. This was just a simple 4 kaleidoscope shape, but you can do a lot more. So this tutorial is basically what you need to do is to first get these rulers. So I'm going to step backwards all the way so you guys can see where I started from. So first step is to put on my image by simply dragging and dropping it from my desktop image that I would like to use. Next thing is to get these rulers on the side of my artboard. Go to View and Rulers. If it's showing up in 2 pixels, if you double click on the ruler, then you could tell it to change it into inches. So just make sure you change it into inches here. I'm going to be using this photo from UCSD. And what I'm going to do with this ruler is I'm going to find the middle point of my photograph. So I have my picture set to 8 by 10. So I'm going to make sure, or 10 and a half here. So I'm going to make sure that it's centered in the middle here. And then I'm going to go down to the middle part here. You can choose any 4 corners of these. It'll give you a completely different look. So for the purpose of trying something different, I'm going to, oops, my ruler is not in the center. I'm going to try this side. So I'm going to go and just drag with my marquee tool up until I get to that ruler right here. And then notice the marquee tool here. I'm going to go ahead and hit my Japan flag like so. And the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy. Simple, best way, in my opinion, is Command J. You can also do Command C, Command V. You can also hold Option and drag, but I feel like this is the best. We're using Command J because the next step keeps it automatically aligned. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Edit, Transform, and I'm going to flip horizontal. Okay. Now the next thing that I need to do is to line it up. I'm going to hold Shift in order to do this. When I hold Shift, it allows me to keep it in a straight line. If I don't, then it's free form. And I want to keep it in a straight line, just like so. And I want to make sure that there's no gaps in between my picture, so it's perfectly aligned. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hold Shift on both of these layers. So make sure that they're both selected. And I'm going to do again, Command J. It has made a duplicate of both layers. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Edit, Transform, Flip Vertical. And now it has made this cool shape. Notice that I have a lot more negative space than the one from the beginning. I'm going to hold all of these layers here just so I can fill it in. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so that I don't have any extra white space on the edges. And then I can move my rulers out of the way by simply holding on them and dragging them back into the ruler. Notice there's a little bit of a white line. So this is what I need to make sure I fix, right? So I'm going to use the arrow keys to slightly adjust it until there is no negative space in the middle. And now I am all done. I'll go to File, Export, and quick export as a PNG. That's it.